Hey thinkers, welcome back to Nuggets of Thought, where we explore the deepest ideas to unlock your personal power. Imagine this. You're at your breaking point. Life has thrown every challenge your way. But instead of crumbling, something inside you awakens. You realize that every struggle, every hardship, is carving out the strength you never knew you had. Nietzsche believed in that kind of power. He believed strength comes from pushing past the limits that try to hold you down. Today we're diving into 8 powerful quotes by Friedrich Nietzsche that will challenge the way you think about power and strength. These aren't just words on a page. They're philosophies that can transform how you face your toughest battles. Let me ask you, have you ever felt that moment where you thought, this will break me, only to emerge stronger than before? What if Nietzsche was right? That true power comes from embracing struggle, not avoiding it. What if your inner strength is waiting to be unleashed? Stick around as we explore each of these quotes, connecting them to stories that will make you rethink your challenges and harness your own power. Hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. What's the toughest thing you've overcome that made you stronger? Let's dive deep and discover the strength within us all. Welcome to Nuggets of Thought. That which does not kill me makes me stronger. Hey everyone, have you ever faced a challenge that felt like it might break you? Maybe it was a personal crisis or a professional setback that seemed insurmountable. Nietzsche's quote, "That which does not kill me makes me stronger," perfectly captures the essence of overcoming adversity. Imagine you're in the midst of a stormy sea, struggling to stay afloat. Each wave represents a hardship, and the turbulence feels relentless. But as you navigate through it, you gain strength, resilience, and a deeper understanding of yourself. Nietzsche believed that our struggles and hardships are not just obstacles but opportunities to grow stronger. Think about the tough times you've faced. At the moment, they might have seemed overwhelming, but in overcoming them, didn't you come out more resilient and wiser? This quote suggests that rather than being defeated by our trials, we should embrace them as catalysts for personal growth. It's like a forge that tempers steel. Our challenges forge our inner strength. So, let me ask you, what's a struggle you've faced that, in hindsight, made you stronger? As we wrap up our exploration of Nietzsche's powerful quote, "That which does not kill me makes me stronger," think back to moments in your life where you faced challenges head-on. Remember when you overcame that difficult project or personal struggle? How did those experiences shape who you are today? Nietzsche's words remind us that adversity isn't just something to endure, but an opportunity to grow and build resilience. What challenges are you facing now that could lead to your personal strength? Share your stories in the comments. How has facing adversity made you stronger? Let's discuss and inspire each other to embrace life's trials as catalysts for growth. The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly. Have you ever noticed that when you're pursuing big dreams or pushing your limits, some people around you don't quite understand or even criticize you? Nietzsche's quote, "The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly," captures this experience perfectly. Imagine you're climbing a mountain. As you ascend, you might find that those at the base don't fully grasp the challenges and triumphs of your journey. They might even feel threatened or dismissive of your efforts. This quote is a reminder that striving for greatness can sometimes lead to isolation or misunderstanding from others. It's a natural part of pushing boundaries and achieving something extraordinary. When you're soaring high, your vision and goals might be beyond the comprehension of those who are content with staying grounded. Nietzsche is encouraging us to recognize that this reaction is a sign that we are on the right path. So, let me ask you, have you ever felt misunderstood or judged because of your ambitions? How did that impact you? Nietzsche's message is to stay true to your vision and keep climbing, even if it means leaving some people behind. As we reflect on Nietzsche's thought-provoking quote, "The higher we soar, the smaller we appear to those who cannot fly," Consider the times you've pursued ambitious goals or dreams that others might have doubted. Just like an eagle high above, your achievements can seem distant to those who haven't taken the same leap. Have you ever felt misunderstood or judged for aiming high? How do you handle the perspectives of others when you're chasing your dreams? Share your experiences in the comments. Let's talk about how we can stay motivated and true to our path, even when it feels like we're soaring alone. To live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Think about a time when you experienced deep personal pain or difficulty. Nietzsche's quote, "To live is to suffer, to survive is to find some meaning in the suffering," speaks directly to these moments. Life is filled with challenges and suffering, but Nietzsche believed that how we respond to these experiences is what truly matters. Imagine you're facing a significant life setback, perhaps a major career failure or a personal loss. It's easy to feel overwhelmed and defeated, but Nietzsche is suggesting that the key to surviving and thriving is to find meaning in the suffering. It's not about avoiding pain, but about learning from it and using it as a source of growth. Think about how your own struggles have led to personal insights or changes in perspective. Finding meaning in suffering can transform our pain into a powerful tool for growth and self-discovery. So let me ask you, what meaning have you found in your own struggles? How has suffering helped you grow or change? Nietzsche's perspective encourages us to seek purpose in our challenges, turning them into opportunities for profound personal development. As we come to the end of Nietzsche's powerful insight, to live is to suffer. To survive is to find some meaning in the suffering. Think about your own life. Have you ever been through a painful experience that later revealed a deeper purpose? Sometimes it's only after we've weathered the storm that we can truly appreciate its lessons. What hardships have shaped who you are today? How have you found meaning in moments of struggle? Share your thoughts and stories in the comments. Let's explore together how we can turn life's pain into something meaningful and transformative. He who has a why to live can bear almost any how. Have you ever wondered how some people manage to endure extreme hardships while others struggle to cope with smaller challenges? Nietzsche's quote, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how," sheds light on this. Imagine you're facing a tough situation, like a grueling job or a difficult personal challenge. If you have a strong sense of purpose, a why, you're more likely to withstand the how, the challenges and difficulties that come your way. Nietzsche believed that having a deep, meaningful reason for living gives us the strength to endure almost anything. It's like having a North Star to guide you through turbulent times. When your life is driven by purpose and passion, the obstacles you face seem more manageable. This quote is a reminder that our sense of purpose can be a powerful source of strength. So let me ask you, what is your why? What motivates you to push through difficulties? How does having a sense of purpose help you handle life's challenges? Nietzsche's message is to cultivate a strong sense of purpose to navigate through hardships with resilience and strength. As we conclude our deep dive into Nietzsche's quote, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how," let's reflect on our own lives. Think about a time when you faced something incredibly difficult. Was there a purpose, a why, that kept you going when everything seemed impossible? Whether it's family, a dream, or a personal mission, having that purpose can push us through any challenge. What's your why that keeps you moving forward? How has it helped you navigate life's toughest moments? Share your stories in the comments, and let's discuss how purpose drives us through even the hardest times. He who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster. Have you ever been so engrossed in a conflict or battle that you started to change in ways you didn't expect? Nietzsche's quote, "He who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster," warns us about this very risk. Imagine you're in a heated argument or dealing with a difficult person. The more you engage in the conflict, the more you might start adopting the negative traits of the monster you're fighting against. This quote is a reminder that in the process of combating negative forces or dealing with adversaries, we must be cautious not to let these struggles corrupt our own character. True strength involves maintaining our integrity and values even in the heat of conflict. Nietzsche is urging us to be aware of how our responses to challenges can shape who we become. So let me ask you, have you ever noticed yourself changing in response to conflict? How do you ensure that you don't lose yourself while dealing with difficult situations? Nietzsche's wisdom encourages us to stay true to ourselves, even when fighting against what we perceive as wrong. As we wrap up our conversation on Nietzsche's warning, he who fights with monsters should be careful lest he thereby become a monster. Let's think about how confronting darkness can change us. Have you ever fought so hard against something wrong that you felt yourself changing in the process? Sometimes, when battling our own monsters, whether it's external challenges or internal struggles, we risk losing sight of who we truly are. Have you experienced moments where you almost became what you were fighting against? How do you stay true to yourself in these situations? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's explore how we can fight without losing ourselves. You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star. Think about creativity and innovation. Often, the most brilliant ideas emerge from periods of chaos and turmoil. Nietzsche's quote, "You must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star," captures this beautifully. Imagine an artist working on a masterpiece. The process might be messy, full of uncertainty and confusion. But out of that creative chaos, something extraordinary is born. Nietzsche is suggesting that our internal chaos, our doubts, fears, and conflicts can be the breeding ground for creativity and greatness. Instead of trying to suppress or ignore these chaotic elements, we should embrace them as essential components of our creative process. This quote is a celebration of how disorder can lead to the most beautiful and innovative outcomes. So let me ask you, have you ever created something amazing during a period of personal chaos or struggle? How does embracing your inner turmoil help you achieve greatness? Nietzsche's perspective encourages us to harness the chaos within as a source of creativity and power. As we wrap up our exploration of Nietzsche's idea that you must have chaos within you to give birth to a dancing star, let's reflect on our own journey. Think about moments in your life when chaos led to unexpected creativity. Maybe a breakthrough in your art, a new perspective in your career, or a deep personal insight. Isn't it fascinating how our struggles often illuminate the path to our brightest ideas? What chaos are you currently navigating? And what unique dancing star might you be on the brink of creating? Embrace the chaos. It just might lead you to your greatest masterpiece. The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe. Ever felt pressure to conform to societal expectations, even when it felt wrong for you? Nietzsche's quote, "The individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe," speaks to this experience. Imagine you're trying to follow your own path, but everyone around you is pushing you to fit in or follow the crowd. It can be incredibly challenging to maintain your individuality against such pressure. Nietzsche is highlighting the strength required to resist the conformity of the tribe and to remain true to oneself. It's a struggle that demands courage and conviction. Staying true to your own values and beliefs, despite societal pressures, is a mark of true power. This quote encourages us to value our individuality and to persevere in our personal journey, even when it means going against the grain. So let me ask you, how have you maintained your individuality in the face of societal or peer pressure? What challenges have you faced in staying true to yourself? Nietzsche's wisdom is a call to honor and defend your personal identity, regardless of external expectations. As we consider Nietzsche's compelling notion that the individual has always had to struggle to keep from being overwhelmed by the tribe, let's take a moment to reflect together. Picture a time when you felt the weight of conformity pulling you back, perhaps in your career choices, your passions, or even in friendships. Was there a moment you chose to follow your own path instead? It can be daunting to stand out. What personal struggles have shaped your identity against the tide of societal expectations? Embrace your uniqueness. It's your greatest strength. How can you nurture your individuality in a world that often demands conformity? Become who you are. Have you ever felt like you were living a life that wasn't truly yours? Nietzsche's quote, "Become who you are," is a profound call to authenticity. Imagine a sculptor chiseling away at a block of marble to reveal the statue within. Similarly, Nietzsche is urging us to peel away the layers of external expectations and self-doubt to uncover our true selves. This process of becoming who you are involves self-discovery, courage, and commitment. It's about aligning your actions and choices with your deepest values and desires. Nietzsche believed that this journey of self-realization is where true power lies. It's not about becoming what others expect you to be, but about embracing your own potential and living authentically. So, let me ask you, are you living in alignment with who you truly are? What steps can you take to reveal your authentic self? Nietzsche's message encourages us to pursue a path of self-discovery and to fully embrace our individuality. To wrap up our discussion on Nietzsche's powerful call to become who you are, let's take a moment to reflect. Imagine standing at a crossroads, with one path defined by societal expectations and another by your authentic self. Which path resonates with you? We all have masks we wear, influenced by external pressures. But what if we dared to shed them? Consider the times you truly felt alive. What were you doing? How can you integrate those moments into your daily life? Embrace the journey of self-discovery. It's not just about finding yourself, but becoming the person you were always meant to be. What steps will you take today? Wow, thinkers, we've taken a deep dive into Nietzsche's 8 most powerful quotes on strength. But before we wrap up, let me leave you with this. Think about the toughest moments in your life, the times when everything seemed to be falling apart. What if those moments were the exact ones that shaped your power? Nietzsche believed that real strength is forged in the fires of adversity. So, here's the question. Are you letting life's challenges break you, or are you using them to build something greater? As you walk away from this video, I want you to reflect. What's one obstacle you faced that you thought would crush you, but instead, it made you stronger? Drop your story in the comments. Let's start a conversation about the strength we all carry inside. And hey, if Nietzsche's words stirred something in you today, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell. You don't want to miss what's coming next on Nuggets of Thought. We're just scratching the surface of what's possible when you tap into your true power. Remember, every struggle is an opportunity in disguise. How will you use it to become stronger? Until next time, stay powerful, stay thoughtful, and keep seeking those nuggets of wisdom.